Welcome everyone. Here we are tonight for Big Canvas Presents Roll the Dice, live streaming on YouTube. Tonight I'll be your host, Tracy Mock. It's my first time hosting a Zoom show, so please be gentle. We'll be taking your suggestions in the YouTube comments channel there, so of course you'll be ready at the keyboard to type in when we ask for your suggestions for the various games and scenes we're going to perform here tonight. And the way the show Roll the Dice works is we're going to perform an improvised show for you that even we don't know what it's going to be as far as what games we're going to play and in the order we'll play them, because that's all going to be determined by the titular roll of the dice. We've got a dice we'll show you, and when I share my screen here, we'll roll it, and whatever number that dice lands on, that's going to determine what game we're going to play. Each game that we have in our arsenal, it has a corresponding number to it, and so that die is going to tell us by the number which game we'll be playing here in what order. So a lot of fun. We don't know what we're going to do. You don't know what we're going to do, and that's improv. So hey, before any further ado, let's go ahead and meet our players. If they can come up on the screen here and join me, introduce yourselves.
Come on up, everyone. I'm Jess, and I'm happy to be here.
Hey all, I'm Cassie.
I'm Josh.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Mark.
And that's the group. Thank you everybody for joining us here tonight to play along. This is a fun group, fun night, and we're looking forward to performing it for you. As with these things, how they go, there is going to be some delay between what we say here on the screen and maybe how you answer in the chat. So just be aware of that. We'll get to your suggestions as soon as they pop up in my eyes. And until then, I'll vamp awkwardly. So let's go ahead and get started on our first game here. Let me share my screen and we'll see what game that's going to be. So I'm getting this broadcast started here. 3, 2, 1, and let's make an iPad do things. All right. Okay, here's our dice. I'm going to give that a roll. Ooh, 11 is the number. And that game is going to be Scripts. All right, so this is a game called Scripts. And that's going to have 3 players joining us here for this game. And 2 of our players in the game of Scripts are going to be performing dialogue from a script, a play or a movie that we have on hand. And that's all they can use to speak. They're only speaking the written dialogue they have before them in the script. And our third player is going to have to make that make sense. These 2 disparate dialogues from 2, most likely completely different shows, are going to be interacting with each other. And that middle improviser who can say whatever they want, they're going to have to tie it all together into a satisfying scene. That's right. I've set the bar at satisfying. So do we have our 3 players that would like to jump in here?
I have a
All right,
script.
we've got Jess.
I have a script.
And we've got Cassie have scripts pulled up. All right, and then we just need our improviser Mark is gonna make it all make sense for us. All right, thank you. We'll let Josh and Ben go take a little breather. And so with Jess and Cassie reading from their scripts, let's have type it in the chat here. Let's see, can we get page numbers?
My script only has, I don't know how many pages. It's very short.
It's a very short script.
I don't know how many pages are it's just on my phone.
Yeah.
I could just
page
roll, I
numbers.
suppose.
I've got 19 was the first number suggested. That's a pretty low bar, Cassie, if you want, or Jess, if you want to.
Mine isn't even numbered. It's
Isn't
really
numbered?
short script.
Just flick your finger 19 times on your phone and that'll satisfy me. All right. And then what we're going to need is a Can I get a reason for people to gather? And that's the suggestion we'll use to start off our show here. Oh, and Timothy Johnson has given us 3 scrolls down. So if you needed a starter, just 3 scrolls down.
Thanks, Timothy.
Not to be confused with the band 3 Doors Down.
Or the song Two Doors Down.
Oh, or just the band The Doors. All right, we're looking for a reason for people to gather. I know that's hard to think of in times like these. We don't do a lot of gathering. I suppose, oh, a puppy birthday party. A puppy birthday party. How sweet. The other suggestion I saw was kind of sad. So we're going to go with puppy birthday party. All right, we've got our script pages ready. We've got our scene. So I'll throw it to you.
I am so glad you guys could come to Rover's first birthday party.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, really, he's just one. I know he's so mature and sophisticated for a dog, but he is really just one.
What exactly did Mark say about this place?
Well, he said it was one of the finest dog parks you could go to, and so that's why we're meeting here. And of course, we're outside so we can social distance and play fetch.
Who's Uncle Frankie?
Uncle Frankie is actually one of his mom's litter mates. He's a Cocker Spaniel, and you know he kind of barks with an Irish accent.
Okay, well, there don't seem to be any actual food items on the menu.
Well, that's true. Most of these are doggy treats of one kind or another. Some of them, you know, I mean, you could eat the peanut butter balls are human friendly-ish.
All the choices are vague words like bravery and hope and childhood memories.
Well, you know, I thought that was kind of a clever way to present these food items. So if you have any questions about what they are, just ask and I'll fill you in. Like bravery is that peanut butter ball I mentioned.
You have a brother? Since when?
Since his birth, but I'm trying to stay focused on Rover today.
What on earth? George, I think maybe we should just go to Antonio's.
Why is it always my fault? I didn't even know I had an uncle.
You know, I know, you know, Uncle Frankie's interesting, but like, I just can't. He's not allowed at Antonio's anymore because of the fight.
I guess so.
Are you sad?
Yeah, because Antonio's was one of the only places that was willing to host a puppy birthday party, and then we found out that since Uncle Frankie couldn't go, then that we had to, you know, choose a different venue.
Excuse me?
What?
I know. It was years ago. He had been drinking, and it was an odd coincidence that it was actually at his puppy's birthday party that he had the fight.
I'm not going. I don't even know who this guy is.
Well, you don't have to go there because you're already here.
No, you definitely cannot.
Exactly.
Why is it always my fault?
You know, nobody said it was your fault. You know, like Frankie is a grown man. He's responsible for his own actions, and so I need you to stop blaming yourself, and start blaming Frankie.
Fine, maybe I am taking this a little bit too seriously.
Agreed.
Pictures? Mom, it's a funeral.
Oh, I see.
It is a combination funeral puppy birthday party because I thought the emotions would balance out, like the happiness of the warm soft puppy and then the cold dead body, like would kind of just like be a counteracted, kind of like a yin yang, kind of a feng shui kind of feeling to it.
You know what? I actually feel like trying something new is exactly what I need right now. Excuse me, can we get 2 mystery meals, please?
Absolutely.
There's more?
There's always more.
I thought it was just going to be you, me, and Grandma for our entire life.
I'm being spontaneous.
Can't believe you're making me do this.
I can't believe it either.
I thought you said the waiter was just kidding and I was taking this too seriously.
Yeah, a little bit of both, really. We really dig into it.
Am I
What?
going to meet any brothers or sisters too?
Well, I did invite all of Rover's litter mates. I don't know if they're going to show, but I am really hoping that we will get to meet them as well.
Who's the one taking it too seriously now, huh? It's only a breadstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the breadstick. The breadstick is the one I call bravery.
What?
The food items with the unusual names. The breadstick is bravery, as are the peanut butter balls.
Of course you're not ready to die. You're not even middle-aged.
This better be good.
Well, I have been practicing this backflip quite a bit, so if you'll just be patient with it, I think I'll get it eventually if I don't land on my neck.
Why couldn't we have just gone to Antonio's?
All right, next time I'll disinvite Uncle Frankie and we'll go to Antonio's. Does that sound like a good plan?
I think I wanted to be a ballerina.
And that's our game. The puppy birthday party. Nothing more wholesome. All right, let's see what's next up in our game here. Let me get that screen share happening again. All right, here we go. I don't like this countdown it gives me. It makes me tense. And roll of the dice. 2. We're gonna play ABC. That's for 3 players for us there. The ABC game. All right, and for this, we are going to, of course, need a starting point of a letter of the alphabet. All right, while we're waiting for that, the way this game works, our 3 players here are going to perform a scene together, just normal improvised scene, except that each line in the scene is going to start with a corresponding letter of the alphabet. So wherever we start, which I've got the first suggestion of letter P. So we're going to start with letter P, and that's going to be the first letter of the first line in this scene. And we're going to go clear through the alphabet all the way back to P. And as the dialogue progresses, does that sound super easy? Well, guess what? When you're performing it, you forget what the alphabet does. So that's going to be part of the fun here as we watch our performers struggle to remember the most basic thing we've ever been taught. So, all right. And just to get us started here, let's get a relationship between people. For our performers, a lot of letters coming in here. That's great to know that you guys have a better handle on them than we're likely to. And then when we get our scene started here, whichever performer wants to start it off, can just start up with the letter P. And our scene is going to take place between a stalker and a stalker or stalkers and the people or person being stalked. All right, let's go. This is ABC.
Pretty sure we're being followed.
Quite sure.
Really? It's just me back here.
Stop following us.
That is a little too close, okay?
I feel offended that you two don't want me around.
Very likely that you're going to kill us.
Work is essential. We can't stay home. Just keep your distance.
Exactly my thought.
You're following us. Can you explain why you're following us?
Zero chance I'm going
Sounds like. And
Better have a good excuse.
Can't come up with one. I just kind of like tailing you guys.
Don't.
ever.
Forget I'm here.
Great googly moogly. Can you please just like either walk with us or go away?
Huh. I hadn't thought about there being more than one possibility.
I wonder why not, Mr. Universe revolves around me.
Just so.
Kind of like your, what's the word? Solipsistic.
Ooh, love that.
Mind explaining what you mean by that?
Not at all. It means that the world revolves around you, or you think so anyway.
Oh.
Probably.
And that's the game. A perfectly executed alphabet, I think, there. Well done. Congratulations.
And it was educational too.
Hey, we all learned something
Yeah.
tonight. If not more than one thing, don't stalk other people. It makes them uncomfortable. And solipsistic. All right, let's get another game in the works here. And I'll bring it up on my screen here. Our friendly internet dice is going to give us the number 9. The number 9. That's Director's Nightmare. All right. The game is Director's Nightmare. So we've got our 3 performers and director here. That's going to consist of Josh, Ben, Cassie, and Mark. Let you guys determine who would like to be our director tonight. And what I'm going to type in to our chat here is that we need a title of a show that doesn't exist. Okay, and the way Director's Nightmare is going to work is based on our starting point of the title that you're going to make up for us. Our 3 of our performers are going to be improvising a scene from this make-believe show, and our director is going to at a certain point, about a minute into the show, into the scene, they're gonna yell stop, 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 and they're gonna start giving some specific direction to our performers, and they're gonna have to continue that scene then given the new direction. So you're going to see our performers have to really bend and adjust to whatever curveballs director's going to throw at our performers in the scene. We got some fun titles coming in here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna let's see. I feel like I've been favoring. I think someone has been typing in faster than the others, so let's pick somebody who hasn't gotten a suggestion in yet. I'm going to say that Janet K has suggested, Sealed in a Room. That's a fun title. Sealed in a Room. Pretty much how I feel every day. So this is Sealed in a Room for Director's Nightmare. And we'll just go ahead and get
I can be the director.
Cassie is our director. Fantastic. So Josh, Ben, and Mark, whenever you're ready, you're sealed in a room. Go ahead and start your scene.
Does anybody feel like you're breathing more than usual?
Does feel a little stuffy in here.
Yeah, is there a window we can open?
I think the only porthole is definitely sealed. We're not getting any fresh air in here.
Not in this
Yeah. Well, I guess we really shouldn't have cheated on that exam, but this is a little extreme, right?
Yeah, when they said there'd be penalties for academic dishonesty, I didn't think 5 years in the isolation chamber was what they meant.
Right.
Oh, really gets you to start contemplating the consequences of your actions, though.
Yeah. That is some good air, though.
Hey, don't use it all up. We've got another 2.5 years in here.
Oh, well, I suppose now's a better time than any to start getting the pecs that I always wanted. Gonna do push-ups on this. This is my wall, okay?
Cut. Guys, I really like the way this is going, and I think you're doing a good job, but I feel like the Oscar emotion just isn't there. So I think we need to just, play it up a little bit. Josh, I need you to be paranoid. Mark, I need you to be kind of giddy. And Ben, I need you to be sad. Okay, let's really show the emotion and really take this to the next level. All right, and action.
Wait. Why did
anybody-
you get that wall? Is there something about that wall I should know about?
No, it's a great wall.
Are you?
I thought it was my wall, you guys.
You can have it.
I wouldn't
Okay.
trust anything he says.
Why
I
not?
feel like I'm breathing a lot. Is that normal?
Don't use up all the air. We're
Go ahead.
all dying here.
Okay.
And you mean to kill us, don't you?
No.
I like my life. I only cheated on a test. I don't deserve to have it taken.
Well, the school staff were out to get us. They were looking for any opportunity to stick us in here, make an example of us.
No, I know they don't like us.
Yeah, no one does. Everyone's out to get us.
Hey, you ever seen that game where they're all in the space station together? It's kind of like that, where we're all in one room.
They're all among us?
Cut.
That's not better. Oh, sorry.
Okay, guys, I really like the way this is going, and I think the emotion's really adding a lot. But the more I think about this, I think everything's gone the way of kids' movies and cartoons. So I think we need to cartoon it up a little bit. And so keep your emotions. Ben, I need you to be a chipmunk. Mark, I need you to be a parakeet. And Josh, I need you to be a raccoon. I think this change, I think we're there. I think we're streaming ready. And action.
Hey, where'd all the good garbage go? Are you hogging the trash?
I'm sorry. I have a problem. I didn't mean to cheat.
There's no room to fly around in here.
Just we're gonna run out of water in here, and I won't be able to wash my food anymore.
Oh, watch out for my tail feathers.
Are those edible?
Sanitation is all we have left. Oh, God.
Hey. Don't flutter around so much. Yeah,
I'm
hide
gonna-
back in the sewers. But there's
I'm gonna work on my chip pecs. I just want to do a few push-ups. This is my wall. Okay?
Oh,
It's my wall.
sudden movements.
All right, cut. I think we're almost there. I think it's kind of working. Okay, Mark. Forget the happiness. Just be a bird. Ben, I really like the emotion you're showing. But I need you to become angry. And Josh, you're on par with the raccoon. So just stay as a raccoon, and then whatever emotion you want to show is great. I think this is the last change we're going to have to make. And action.
Is anybody breathing more than usual?
Ooh. Oh, is that a banana peel? You've been holding out on me. Can I have that? Never mind. Don't answer that. I'm gonna take it anyway.
Watch it. I only cheated once. I can't believe we got caught.
What?
Hey, I only got caught because of you guys. I am a master bandit.
Squat.
The sealed room would say otherwise, my friend.
Oh,
You know, this is
so
my wall.
I'm just biding my time in here. I like these tight and closed spaces.
Squawk.
Now you say something. We're in here for another 3-4 years at least. Thank you so much.
I'm a survivor. I'll make it.
Squawk.
What's that supposed to mean?
And that's the game. All right. Thank you, players, for Director's Nightmare. Squawk. All right, let's get our next game up here. All right, what shall the die decide for us now? It's going to be roll 5. All right, we're going to play lines. All right, this is the game of lines. So we'll get our 3 players ready here, and I'm going to need a lot of suggestions from folks, starting with get some favorite. Let's see. One moment here. Let's get this all ready. Pardon me. All right, get the chat ready here for us. We're going to need a bunch of your favorite quotes. Give me quotes from movies, quotes from, say, song lyrics, things you've heard throughout the day, whatever you can think of. And then throughout the game, we will, our performers will give us a prompt. In between, in their scene somewhere, they're going to pause. They're going to be struggling for a word. They're going to say something like that to give me a prompt. And then I'm going to use your suggestions of lines of dialogue to feed them. And then they're going to just go on with the scene as if that was the thing that they intended to say all along. So you get to help us write this next scene with our performers. So, you know, you can just keep them coming throughout the game. We can never have too many lines. And so as we're rolling them in here, great, we're getting some good quotes coming in. Excellent. Just keep those coming. And then for our performers here, for Mark and Jess, what I need for them is, I'm just going to have, let's get an occupation. Just a good old occupation. Get them rolling here. Oh, this is, you're you're gonna have some fun with these. This is our performers can't see the chat window if you don't know this. Only I have a kind of a window into the what's happening in the YouTube chat. So it's gonna be a fun little surprise for them as we get in here. All right, we're gonna get our our game rolling here. Let's say for our occupation here, we are going to have let's go backwards here in our chat. Actually, I'm gonna grab, I liked nuns. We had some sacred nuns. So your occupation is nuns, and this is lines. Let's throw it to Mark and Jess.
Evening, sister.
Hello.
I just so look forward to evening prayer. I've been thinking about it all day.
Have you? I've been thinking about leaving.
Before evening prayers?
Before the rest of the time here. I was thinking I've devoted the last 12 years of my life to this place, and I think it might be time for me to move on.
But it's like Mother Superior always says,
To be or not to be?
to be or not to be.
I'm thinking I should be elsewhere.
But that's like to not to be here.
That's correct. It's almost as if
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking you to love her.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her.
I mean, I'm a nun, so I'm a girl, but I love you with all my heart. And I would be so sad if you left us.
I love you too with all of my heart, as I love all of the sisters. But I think it might be time for me to love other people as well.
Aren't we enough for you?
To answer that, I think,
We're no longer the wet bandits. We're the sticky bandits.
we're no longer the wet bandits, we're the sticky bandits. Does that make sense?
I know Mother Superior's made some changes, and it's been hard on all of us. I mean, she moved evening prayers back almost a whole 20 minutes, and it's been distressing, but I think we need to focus on the good that's coming out of it. It's like Mother Superior told me the other day,
Cool it, Dumbledore.
cool it, Dumbledore.
I appreciate that you've used the word Dumbledore to describe me, but I'm more of a sprout, if we're honest here, and I want to spread my wings and fly, unlike a sprout. Because sprouts don't fly.
Yeah, they stay planted.
They do. They
So
do.
stay planted.
I need to
How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle?
how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? I need to have a rock and roll lifestyle, and I need to find a way to pay for it.
But we're here for you, and you don't need rock and roll. You need
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
And I will get high marks in my rock and roll lifestyle. I just honestly, to really boil it down,
Hey, Steve.
hey Steve, it's just hey Steve.
Well, if I can't convince you not to go, at least
Give me a song, Mr. Piano Man.
give me a song, Mr. Piano Man.
Again, none. So she, her. But I will give you a song. I'll give you a song.
Hey, get a shot of these chiseled arms.
Hey, get a shot of these chilled arms. Isn't that a great song?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Oh, that's it. It's spoken word.
Oh. When I think of a song, I think more of
What is this? A center for ants?
what is this? A Center for Ants?
I love that song. It goes a little bit like, what is this? A center for ants. What is this? A center for ants. I love that one.
It's a great song. I wish I could sing along with you.
Well, if you had a rock and roll lifestyle, you would.
Yeah, that's true.
But I will leave you with this last thought.
Why so serious?
Why so serious? That's it. And that's the whole reason I need to leave.
You're right. I should refocus on my joy and not be serious, not be sad that you're leaving. But farewell, sister. I love you.
I love you too.
And that's the scene.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just
Do you
spiritually
want to
moving.
switch over to a guessing game, maybe?
Yes, it is time for a guessing game. And let us get our guess on and see what the dice has in store for us. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right. For our guessing games, I'm going to need to go to our friend, the four-sided die. And they're going to tell me, I'll give it a decent roll here. Oh, 1. All right. Our game guessing is late for work is our guessing game here. So late for work. The way this is played, I'm going to get some suggestion here of where one of our performers is going to be late for their job. And they're going to be making up excuses for their boss. And except our person who's been late for work doesn't actually know what job they're late for, how they got there, and why job they were late for, why they were late, and how they got there. So first of all, do we have who would like to be our guesser here tonight? Josh. All right. So Josh, we're gonna just send you. Josh is going to go away here from the screen, so they're not going to be able to hear the suggestions that we're coming up with because
He's in the waiting room now.
They're in the waiting room. Perfect. All right, blinders on. Can't hear a thing. And then let's get a place of work and a reason for being late and get to work. Mode of transportation, like an unusual kind of vehicle, not like a car or bike necessarily, but how would someone get to their job? So we're looking for workplace. We're looking for why they were late at all to get to work, and then how'd they eventually get there. Suggestions are rolling in here. And then, so while Josh is having to guess these items, when we determine these 3 bits that he's have to figure out, our other performers, Jess, Cassie, and Ben, they're going to be helping out. One of them is going to be playing Josh's boss. They can speak directly to Josh, and they're going to be giving him verbal clues to try to figure out these things. They'll be having a direct one-on-one conversation, while the other 2 performers, they're going to be doing pantomime. He'll be able to see the actions that they're performing, which are going to help him guess these things, but they can't speak a word unless they're specifically spoken to. So we've got some great stuff here coming in here. Oh, okay, I love these. All right, so let's say Josh works at a pretzel stand at the mall. Pretzel stand at the mall. I don't care if you guys want to go with a specific name of a pretzel stand. Would that be easier for Josh to guess? It's been so long since I've been at a mall. I can't even think of what pretzel places are called.
I think we should just go with pretzel stand.
Pretzel stand, just general pretzel stand. Perfect. All right, Josh works at a pretzel stand. Reason he was late. We've got, oh, these are good. All right. We've got, reason he was late, he tripped over a squirrel. It happens. They're foraging, as we know. So works at a pretzel stand, tripped over a squirrel, and how he got to work. He got to work Oh, he got to work. Oh, I like this. I like it's December. He got to work riding a Santa. It doesn't say sleigh. It doesn't say reindeer. He got to work riding a Santa. So that's what he's gonna have to figure out with the help of our performers. Do we know who's Josh's boss here? Jess is Josh's boss. Perfect. All right, then Cassie and Ben are gonna be pantomiming for him. Just to recap, Josh works at a pretzel stand at the mall. He was late to work because he tripped on a squirrel, and he got here by riding a Santa. So he figures out those three things. We'll help him kind of figure out if he's on the right track with our own clapping here, since he can't hear y'all in the YouTube chat. And then we'll just get rolling here. Let's get Josh back in out of the cloud of silence.
It's on his way back in.
Perfect. Here we go. Here's late to work.
About time you got here. You should be speaking up. You should be speaking up.
I'm sorry. I was so winded. I lost my voice for a minute there. I really, you won't believe what happened. But I'll get to that shortly.
Let me guess, you got tied up somewhere.
Yeah, in a manner of speaking.
All just knotted up, huh?
Yeah. It's you know the ropes.
But you're here to make some dough, right?
I am ready to get back to work making those pretzels.
Oh, yes. Yes, you are. All right.
Yeah, so
well.
I'm just I was practicing on the way in. I had plenty of time while I was stuck.
When you were stuck.
Stuck on a
when you were outdoors somewhere.
There was I got trampled by kangaroos.
Kangaroos don't exist.
Oh, I was hoping you'd buy that one. The truth is much more awkward.
No, I think that that you just were distracted so easily by little things.
Oh, that's just me every day. This particular little thing though was there was this really intimidating chipmunk on the way in.
I don't believe in chipmunks either, and frankly, I'm getting angry here because you keep socking away things in like your excuses just get socked away somewhere.
I did have to spend a little bit extra time trying to find a matching pair of socks this morning, but I didn't think that would make me that late.
I think you need to focus on something else. I think that you need to stop falling all over yourself here.
Oh, okay. Knock me down a few pegs. I got that. Which it's fair. I mean, I did trip on the way in.
Yes, you did. I'm sure you did. But what? Over what?
Oh, you're prying into some, circumstances that feel a little personal. I tripped over. Shouldn't be any of your business, but I mean, I'm the one who inconvenienced you, so I guess I'll let you know that. I wasn't looking where I was going, and there was this squirrel that ran across my path, and I just face planted right over him.
I mean, that's understandable. I mean, I do believe in squirrels, so. But more importantly, how did you get here from the park? Honestly.
Oh, that's a funny story. You see, after I was picking myself up off the ground from the squirrel incident, I was running really late. I didn't think I'd be able to get here at all. It really took some time to dust myself off and all that, and then
you had to check yourself twice, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I mean, could have been another squirrel coming. So
Hmm.
there was this like lit. I don't know if you believe in this, but there was this little tiny car that pulled up right alongside me. And they offered me a ride.
Hmm. But you didn't take that car.
No, that would have been really weird.
No. No, I'm sure that you actually got here upon something else.
Oh, naturally, of course.
Yeah.
It was, there was a goat that came along.
No, I think
That's not relevant, though.
You were probably trying to recreate some kind of pole position or something. Like of the northern kind.
Oh yeah, I mean there was, you don't see these too often, but this polar bear came by,
Hmm.
and there was just a lot of interesting animals. I could list off all the things I saw all day, but you probably want to know how I actually got here.
I don't want to hear about any more imaginary animals. I want to hear about what you got here on.
Yeah. So funny story there about.
And believe me, I've heard them all. I've heard them all.
Oh, yeah. So I did, in fact, there was this kindly security guard on a Segway who came by.
Did he have a big white beard?
Oh yeah, that was I get my uniforms mixed up. It was a red uniform. I guess that probably is a typical security guard vibe. And he was in a sleigh being pulled by a bunch of reindeer. So
But you wouldn't ride the sleigh. That would be too easy.
Oh,
You
no,
would
no.
not
I mean,
ride the sleigh.
the sleigh was full of presents anyway. There was no room for
Right.
me. So I just hop on the back of one of the reindeer.
No, even that is just too easy.
I did, and then I fell off again, and that probably added a little time of me getting here. So yeah, that's too much information. I know.
No. You're like a piggyback guy all the way, aren't you?
Yeah, the big jolly guy said, "Ho ho ho, just hop on my back," and so I got a piggyback ride from Santa.
Yep. So just for the report, can you sum it all up?
Well, sure. Obviously, I work in a pretzel factory, and I am finally able to get back to work making pretzels after my heinous delay tripping over a squirrel. But thankfully, Santa came along and gave me a piggyback ride here.
Yay!
All right, I'll let this one slide.
Well, thank you. You're a good boss.
Oh, what a magical story. I can just picture it. All righty, let's get into our next game here while we're still basking in that thought of Josh riding on Santa.
Watch out for squirrels, everybody.
Always watch out for them. They're all over my place. All right, so let's get back to Mr. 20-sided die here, or Ms. or them. And it is number 17. That game, my friends, is called the Ocho. All right, this is the Ocho, and now the way the Ocho we play is we're going to give you a very unusual sports cast here. Like the and get our prompt started there. All right, and so our players are going to be performing for you an unusual sort of sports cast, like not a normal sport, maybe something like a household chore, something that you don't like doing, and they're going to turn that into an epic competition with a full-on play-by-play and color commentary from our hosts. We're getting some suggestions of real sports that are unusual, but we're not looking for things like curling, as strange as it may seem to us. It is weird though. I mean, it's a game played with brooms. Who thought of this? Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, not too far from curling is Swiffering. It's more of the household version of curling in some ways, isn't it? So we're going to be at the World Championship of Swiffering. Swiffer, if you don't know, is the brand name of a floor cleaning product. Like a mop for your home. I don't know why I'm explaining Swiffer to you. You're on the internet already. Google it. So we're going to go ahead and get started here with who are our performers and who are our commentators.
I'll perform.
I'll commentate.
I'll
Commentate.
perform. Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
excellent,
Good.
perfect, worked out great. So Jess and Josh are going to be battling together on the World Championship Swiffering competition here on the Ocho, while Mark and Ben provide commentary and play-by-play. So let's go right into it. Let's tune into the Ocho for Swiffering.
Good afternoon and welcome to the World Swiffering Championships. This is one of the most exciting games out there involving household products that you can ever play.
It's a chaotic scene. It's a daily battle that is fought by millions, and we get to see the best of the best do their thing right here on the Ocho.
And the audience is simply floored.
Yes, yes.
I see our competitors are entering the ring.
Yes, I see here the returning champion, Erica Von Swift. That ironically, there is no real relation to the product, but they dominate so much that you would swear it was in their blood. She is a force to be reckoned with tonight.
Oh, and there's a Norwegian, Michael Swifson.
Yes.
He's coming fresh off Worlds. He was an amazing competitor, and I just can't imagine him losing today.
He has been focused like none other. Dirt and dust is his enemy, but tonight it's also Erica.
So I see they're warming up. They're looking good. I checked the odds, and it turns out Vegas hasn't put any odds on this.
Yeah, and for this opening round to kind of determine how they're going to do, they will each have a library to Swiffer and make the best that they can. It's a tough task for anyone, but this is the championship.
I believe the standard is a 12-inch pad across, the college size I think is 10, but the professional is actually 12 inches.
Very, very astute. They are already there. I think the timer is just about 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Exciting for a year. And oh my goodness, I knew it would be a frenzied activity. Wow. Whoa.
Oh, seems like a little rough play is going on.
Something so fluffy.
Oh, this is brutal. You know, usually this is a good, clean sport.
Yeah, you'd think they pick up the dirt real well, but this dirty play is they are not playing around. But they're off to a pretty good lead. Erica's already about halfway through her room, but yeah, she's got competition.
Oh, Michael's coming back fast. He goes down again. No, not his hair. Oh, the hair is legendary.
Cowlick. Oh my goodness.
You know, funny story. The cowlick actually developed on his head when he was licked by a cow.
Yes, that was his training partner, Bessie. Yes, it was a renowned, storied relationship. Yes. Oh my goodness! Oh, well, he is victoriously getting into his war dance almost while he's swiffering. That is incredible.
If there was a referee, they would have called a foul there for sure.
Oh. What is she drinking? She's got a mouthful of. Oh no!
That would not be good for his eyes.
Oh my goodness! She blinding the competition, and that's an extra thing to try to clean off. Oh my goodness! Yeah. Wow, that is savage.
If only he had something to soak that up with.
Well, they're not going to play around, but he is bouncing back. The hair is in place, and everything's dry, and he is determined.
And we're coming to the finish line. They're getting so close. Oh, it's so brutal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swift, oh my goodness. Wow. Huh. It feels like it feels like we can breathe easier up here in the commentating booth. That is how efficient these two are. Wow.
I don't know what to say. It's moments like these that really make sports worthwhile. Are we getting?
And I think we're kind of telling. Do we have an idea what the judges are saying? I think they're about done.
All right, let's see. I'm seeing. The judge number 1 is going for Erica.
Oh, yep. Judge number 2. Nope, her opponent. Oh, yeah, he was pulling it out. Grit is his middle name.
And the third judge is voting for Michael.
Wow. My goodness, who could have predicted that thing? That training partner, Cal, came in handy. Well done, sir.
That must have been where he got all those smooth moves.
Quite right. Yes. And some good sportsmanship on top of that. That is a wonderful thing to see here at the World Swiffer Championship.
Well, I think we can all say that today was an exciting day and that we can always look forward to the next time that this sport comes around.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, thank you for the exciting tournament of Swiffering. Oh, that was cool. I mean, who needs real sports? Curling can go fly a kite as far as I'm concerned. All right. Hey, we are up here to our final game of the night. We're gonna play our quick fire game. So let's see what we're playing here tonight. For our quick fire, we're gonna turn this over to our friendly die. Tell us what we're playing. All right. And back to four-sidey here. Oh, that's a 3. So our quickfire game is Letters from Camp. Oh, it's a fun new game for us, for me anyway. Letters from Camp. So what I'm going to want from our friends here in the chat is, let's see, some unusual types of camps. And our performers here, as rapid fire as we can go, as we get suggestions here, we'll throw the suggestion from you to our performers, and they're going to be dictating to you a letter from camp, as though they were a little sprout having a time at some very strange, atypical sort of camps here. You may think of, we got summer camps, they're like Bible camps. Sometimes you go to like a weight loss camp in the 80s. I think that was more of a thing. And but what our suggestions are coming in here are right on the money as far as some very strange and unusual camps to write home about. So, we got some great ones rolling in here already. So why don't we tarry no further and get started. Our first suggestion of camp is going to be circus camp. Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from circus camp. They keep telling you to stop clowning around.
Josh.
Dear Mom and Dad, writing from circus camp. Just hanging out in our tent.
Mark.
Your Mom and Dad, I'm writing from circus camp, and they're always telling me to do stuff, but I don't give a flip.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, writing you from circus camp, and I'm in trouble. They say I'm the ringleader, but...
Cassie.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from circus camp. Unfortunately, my roommate was eaten by a lion.
Yes.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from circus camp. We played baseball the other day and I used an acrobat.
Very nice. Josh.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from circus camp. We went on a field trip today. They fit all 56 of us into one car.
How about tunnel digging camp or escape camp? I feel like those are the same ideas. Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from tunnel digging camp. I feel the earth move under my feet.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, after a week of tunnel digging camp, I have to say I really dig it.
Ben. Or,
Dear Mom and Dad, writing to you from tunnel digging camp. My counselor is a real worm.
Josh.
Your mom and dad, I'm writing you from tunnel digging camp. I can't wait to ditch this place.
Tracy. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from tunnel digging camp, but I was trying to get home, but I seem to have making a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, I really don't like it here at tunnel digging camp. The light at the end of this better be Disneyland.
Oh, Cassie.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from tunnel digging camp. My counselor is a real mole.
Josh.
Your mom and dad, I'm writing you from tunnel digging camp. I've been pleading with my counselor for some time off and they haven't given in yet, but I think eventually they'll cave.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from tunnel digging camp, and all my clothes are soiled.
Let's have attractive camp. Some letters from attractive camp. Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from attractive camp. It's really hot here.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from attractive camp, and I have to say I'm gravitating towards some of the other campers.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a great time at attractive camp. I've got a magnetic personality.
Josh.
Your mom and dad, I'm writing you from attractive camp. Please send more dryer sheets.
Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from attractive camp. I'd like to have your attention.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to attractive camp, but why is Steve Buscemi here?
Ooh. Sick burn on Steve Buscemi. Let's have some letters from reindeer camp. Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm here at reindeer camp. It sounds like they're planning a party, but it's called the Donner Party.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from reindeer camp to let you know that they won't let me join in any reindeer games.
Aww. Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from reindeer camp. I think the Huskers could do a lot better if they do more blitzing.
Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm here at reindeer camp. All my fellow bunkmates are having fits all the time. I wish they'd just comment.
Tracy. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from reindeer camp. I was really hoping that everyone would get along here, but there's just been a lot of butting of heads. Let's have grandma camp. Letters from grandma camp. Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from grandma camp where I've been baking cookies and knitting together a friend circle.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, writing you from grandma camp. Just want to make sure, have you eaten?
Cassie.
Dear Mom and Dad, writing you from grandma camp. I'm really nailing this pinnacle thing.
Josh.
Your mom and dad, sending you a package from Grandma Camp. Hope you enjoy the cookie tin. Don't get your hopes up too much, though. It's full of sewing supplies.
Yes.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having fun here at Grandma Camp. We do a lot of boating. We do rowboats, canoes, and the matriarch.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from Grandma Camp, and I have to tell you that I got hurt playing pickle and broke my hip.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, Grandma Camp is great, although there's more doilies than spider webs. It's a little weird.
Tracy. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from Grandma Camp. Can you please send me some ointment? My cheeks hurt. They've been pinched all week. Let's have rolling dice camp. Some on the nose camping here. Rolling dice. Josh.
Your mom and dad, I'm writing you from Rolling Dice Camp. I gotta say, sending me here was a gamble, but it paid off.
Mark. Nope.
Dear
Ben.
Mom and Dad, I almost got into a fight, but when the guy was going to beat me up and he said roll for initiative and I ran away.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, I love it here at Rolling the Dice Camp. I mean, it's right up my alley.
Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, here at Rolling the Dice Camp, people get into fights all the time and there are too many sides.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a great time at Roll the Dice Camp. Yahtzee love, Mark.
Cassie.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having so much fun at Rolling the Dice Camp. Could you please send some eye drops? I accidentally got snake eyes.
Josh.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from Rolling the Dice Camp. I'm trying so many things I've never done before.
Ben.
Dear Mom and Dad, writing home from Roll the Dice Camp, I met so many other friends that will never move out of their basement either.
Oh.
Jess.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having so much fun at Roll the Dice Camp. All I'm doing is having fun. They keep calling me a polyhedronist.
Mark.
Dear Mom and Dad, last night went a lot better than the night D4.
Josh.
Your mom and dad, I'm writing you from Roll the Dice Camp to clarify some reports you might have heard from my counselors. I just want you to know that there are more sides to the story.
Jess.
Roll the Dice Camp is a critical success.
Yeah. I think that's our show
Yay.
there. We got critical
Nice.
success, I think, is what we've had here. Let's have our players join us back on the screen and say our adieus here for the evening. Thank you, everyone, for joining us live on the YouTube where you found us here. Thank you for your wonderful suggestions you've typed in. And thank you, anyone who's tuned in to us after the fact, not seeing it live and just having to be frustrated while I search for what to do. Thank you all for playing here. Let's have our performers here introduce yourselves and sign off one last time.
Jess.
Josh.
Cassie.
Ben.
Mark.
And I'm Tracy. Thanks for joining us here. You can find us again the second Friday of the month. Find us here on the Big Canvas YouTube page. And of course, you can follow Big Canvas on Facebook.
Fourth Fridays too.
Second and fourth. That's twice the Roll the Dice fun for you to look forward to. So you'll see us again later this month. Keep an eye on it. Join us here again. You see how fun it is to join us live and provide your suggestions. And we'll do this again. It's been great to perform for you in your homes or wherever you find us on your mobile devices and personal computers. Thank you all. Thanks for supporting Big Canvas.